Hello everybody, and welcome to Animating with Cliff. My name is Cliff, and welcome back. This series is where we get to take a step back and answer some questions that you guys have while watching some behind the scenes animation workflow of current videos I'm working on. I know what you're thinking. 2 within a week, Cliff? It's like you're almost becoming a real YouTuber. Well, the first video, which I will link down below, got such a positive turnout which I honestly didn't expect, and these videos are really simple for me to do. I'm already animating as it is, so I might as well record it and post it for you guys. I am a stickler for scheduling, so I definitely have a little calendar that says post this on this day and post that on that day, but until I can get a better handle on making it truly organized and frequent, I like this format a lot. It makes it a lot easier to stay consistent. But I maybe just have a little bit more on my plate, and I try to, expect to have it handled all in a timely manner. So if you guys have been following, I usually release 2 animations a year. Not my ideal workflow, it just happens to be that way. 2016 being the mecca year of releasing One Punch Man vs Superman and Megazord vs Voltron, which are my 2 most popular videos. So this year I've already released Daredevil vs Kenji for Screw Attack, and I want to do not 1, not 2, but 3 freaking videos before December. So doing that, Animators Resource weekly videos as well as Let's Animates might be much. So there is definitely a formula to make it all work out, I just haven't figured it out yet. But instead of waiting or hustling until I do, why not just walk you guys through the process until I get these videos done and then revisit some sort of structure along the way, or when the videos are done at least. So Thanos vs Darkseid, the video that everyone in the internet has been waiting for. It's a little intimidating because I feel that honestly no matter what I do there's going to be some unhappy people, but on the flip side, when I was watching reactions to Megazord vs Voltron, Power Ranger fans were upset when the Megazord were defeated. Spoiler, by the way. But even though Power Ranger fans were upset, the vast majority were saying things along the lines of great animation though, or not happy with the outcome but the fight was amazing. So I figured if I make the fight so badass that the fans of the loser will be like, well, at least the animation was good, then I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm also on a quick time schedule with this one. I feel like after Infinity War, for the fact that no 3D animator on YouTube to take on Thanos vs Darkseid is a little pocket of opportunity for me to kind of like lash out, and especially now that I'm getting more familiar with Unreal, it's almost criminal that I don't get on this. Because if Screw Attack does a death battle on this soon, my video won't survive anyone's reaction, analysis, prediction video, so time is of the essence. So we have some questions here from the last video, so if you have any other questions, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. Ho234 asks, is there any free good 3D animation programs? Yes, there's Blender, which is free and really popular on animators. Both Dylan Gu and Mighty Raccoon use Blender for the animations, and it comes out really good, so check out Blender. There's also Source Filmmaker, which is really popular for those Team Fortress and Overwatch animations you see out there. I personally use Maya, which has a free trial for the full version for 30 days, I believe, and a student version which is free for 3 years, but has some limitations. But that's pretty much the same for some of the other programs as well. I do have an Animators resource video coming up that will go in more into detail about all of this, so stay tuned for that. Nothing But Animations ask, how to become an animator in this century if having a mere 1 or 2 hours daily? Well, let's unpack this. If I only have 1 or 2 hours a day and I want to become an animator, I'm going to do a couple of things. First is evaluate how badly you want to become an animator, and if it's your passion or career you want to get into, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. Now, I'm not going to say anything like don't go out or don't watch TV. Personally for me, I cut down the shows that I watch to the shows that I really enjoy, and then when I do watch them, I watch them when I'm animating on like a slower type of day and on a separate screen or a smaller window. I watch the CW superhero shows, My Hero Academia, and some other dramas, but I do it on my time and when I'm ready, and I do my best to avoid spoilers. For video games, the only video games realistically I'm probably going to be playing the next year are God of War, Spider-Man, and Kingdom Hearts 3. So just cut the leisure time down to the essentials that you will love to do. That way it doesn't feel like it's that much of a sacrifice if you're still saving time. Also, pre-planning goes a long way. As much as feeling the inspiration in the moment is cute and all, but if you want to learn or do animation, the more planning you do, the better. The animations for the video I have all been scripted, referenced, and thought of already. If I do make changes, it's because something didn't work or something isn't being conveyed too clearly. The biggest waste of time is to sit right in front of the computer and say, okay, what now? And plan as much as you can on as much non-computer time as you can. So no use using those 1 to 2 hours daily on script writing or idea jotting. Evernote, Google Docs, Notes, use those tools to write down your ideas, and they can even take audio recording in case of writing this down isn't an option. Just have to be really creative with your time to allot to either learning or producing animation. Once you have gained some time to maybe 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 hours a day, use them wisely. If it's easy to wake up early in the morning before you go to work, go to school, or get your kids ready, do that. Sometimes staying up late at night may not give you the best productivity. Break up your time into 30 to 45 minute blocks if you can. You have to find what works for you. A big thing that helps is to set hard deadlines and due dates for different parts of the animation so you can stay on schedule. One of the big things that I have to work on personally is that if the day doesn't go according to plan, which in life it always sometimes does, I feel that I fell behind or I need to play catch up. Schedule accordingly and allow flex time for realism. If it's gonna take you 4 weeks to do animation, give yourself 6, so if you somehow do it in 5, it's still a win. That's it for this one, guys. I actually didn't have that much more animation to show for this video, which I should have some more stockpiled up by the next video to give you guys a longer video for the next one. I'm really looking forward to tell you the story of how I met the Ismahawk guys and how I got to work with them. Thank you for watching Animated with Cliff. I'm Cliff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.